Depression fucking sucks. The nights where you're laying in your bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering why you even bother. The heavy mornings where you just can't get up because the weight of the world is just too damn heavy to carry for today. The way it makes your thinking so hopeless, it makes you feel hopeless, and the worst part is, you start to believe that it's just who you are, how life works. It works for the others, but not for you. A good life isn't meant for you. You get your ass up, collect the little energy you have, reach out, and then what? You get hurt, things don't work out. You get hurt, and the only thing you take away from this is that you probably shouldn't do this again, because you are tired of being hurt. Everything is just so damn tiring. So you shut down. And in misery, we even find comfort. There were times where the overwhelming sadness I carried with me was the only thing I was capable of feeling. And it made me feel human. I just kept thinking that at least I can feel pain and sadness, so there's at least a little bit of hope for me. I was so scared of going numb, of shutting down so completely that nothing could get through anymore. I mean, not bothering, not feeling anything that would have relieved me from my pain, right? I don't think so. The pain I am carrying with me, that is my soul mourning and hurting. Each and every time something didn't work out for me, I crawled back into my shell, put up another wall, locked my true self further away than before, because I just didn't want to get hurt anymore. Looking around, every single one gets on with their life, gets a girlfriend, doing great in their hobbies, finding happiness, and then there's me. I don't have a girlfriend, don't deserve one. Who wouldn't want to be together with a loser? I'm not good enough to be allowed to find happiness. I'm gonna turtle up, let it endure, and the others can be happy. And somehow that will make me happy too. No, it won't. It will just hurt a little more. Depression is different for everybody. Some experience deep exhaustion, numbness, and pain. Some are just incapable of holding on to happiness, pulled in by a black hole of sadness. For some people, hope is just not on the table, and for some, their depression is the only thing they feel. I endured this myself. It was the shittiest time of my life, and it took ages to get myself out of there, because I was and still am incapable of accepting help. I am a chronic helper. If I see someone struggle, I rush in to try to fix it for them. It makes me feel better. It took a long time to recognize that I'm not doing it for them, I do it for me. And I mostly do it so I don't have to try to fix my own life. And now when I learn that a friend of mine is deeply struggling with depression, I can't really help them. Sure, I try to be there if they want to talk, and from my own experience, you learn that talking about it won't make it go away. So why even bother? Why be a burden? I understand that, and I still believe you should talk to your friends. Just so you're not alone with it anymore, because you aren't. There will always be people that will gladly help you if you let them. Depression just makes me so angry because it shades people's views on themselves. They seem to only see the bad in every story. Nothing they do can be good enough. Somehow they are always the origin of everything bad happening. And this is just bullshit. You're not the antagonist of the story. You're not the culprit of all evil, and you're not the reason something went downhill. It isn't your fault. Let me repeat that for you, so you really hear it. It is not your fault. Not everything. Sure, sometimes when looking at it objectively. Not through the depression-tainted glasses that tell you each and every time that if you trace it back far enough, you are at fault. Sometimes you did something wrong. And that's okay. First of all, it's human. Second of all, you are carrying a mental illness with you that tries to eliminate all joy and happiness you feel. The worst thing with depression is that you have to get out of it yourself. I believe you can only manage to live with that illness comfortably if you really want it. And for a long time, I didn't. I found comfort in the sadness and pain. My empathy for others was through the roof, and I liked that. And with nothing to focus on for myself, because I thought it wouldn't even matter, it opened up some energy and time to focus on other people, to encourage them, to not let them sink into the same hole I was in. But fixing others won't fix you. In the end, it will just seem like everybody moves on except you, which will only harm the thought that happiness and success is something just for other people and not yourself. You're working in circles, semi-intentionally. And now comes the part I struggle to say without sounding preachy, like I'm talking down from some better place. Because from where you are standing, you will probably say, good for you that you came out of it, but I won't. It won't work for me. I thought the exact same fucking thing. I actively blocked out the possibility that there was something on the other side of it for me. It just seemed so impossible. Everything I had learned up to that point, every experience I had made, taught me that the next moment I try to reach out, try to better myself, try to do anything for me, it will hurt like a motherfucker. And I will crawl back into my shell again. But there's only one way to find out, and I know it's hard. I know it is so unbelievably heavy to ask you to do that, but please hang in there. Please don't give up. Give life a try. Again and again and again. And I won't lie. It will mostly suck in the beginning and maybe in the middle as well. And there will be setbacks. And you most definitely will get hurt. And there will be absolute idiots you will encounter on your journey that will make you question if any of this even remotely worth it. But I believe it is. It is worth it. There is something on the other side of the rainbow. I refuse to believe that sitting in my room, getting drunk on a Tuesday, feeling the overwhelming urge to cry, but being incapable of actually crying is all there is to life. I know deep down I was mourning for love, for someone to see me. The me I shoved deep down, locked well away. It doesn't matter how many walls I had put up, you could always hear the voice coming through all of them. So I tried again, doing a little bit of exercise and movement. First baby steps and setting boundaries, actively talking about how I feel and why I can't be there at a friend's gathering because my head made it impossible for me to enjoy. I told my friends that I'm struggling with depression, and although they really were not suited for the job, they were understanding. They checked in from time to time and didn't push me towards something I wasn't ready for, but they were always there when I was once again ready to crawl out of my shell. And don't get me wrong, I know that I was lucky that it went that route, because there are also a shit ton of people who will actively talk you down about how you feel and what you struggle with. Sadly, sometimes it even is the parents, which is horrendous to me. But I also believe that there is someone in your life that you know you can tell, someone who will be a supportive force for you. You are not a burden. You've taken on everyone else's problems your whole life. You are allowed to share yours too. And from there on, just try taking baby steps. Just go out there and try. And if you fail, then please try again. Don't believe that stupid voice in your head that tells you you're not suited for this and that the failure was so embarrassing that you should never try it again. Fuck that voice. Do it again. I promise you, you will get there. I don't really want to tell you what to do at this point, because first of all, it is so individual for everyone, and secondly, I think you kind of know where to start. I think something deep down is already telling you what you really want. The only thing I want to tell you is to not give up, and to believe that something better is coming your way. The world is not as black and white as it seems right now, and there's so much beauty in life that you just can't see yet, but it is still there, waiting for you. Life will get better, as long as you're willing to let it.